A Kenyan running a robust car dealership in Sarawak, another receiving world-class education and showcasing Kenya's scholarly brilliance in Kuala Lumpur, while another continues to empower the next generation, connecting them to education opportunities here. Kenyans in Malaysia are not simply surviving, they are thriving. A perfect representation of what 60 years of cordial and mutually beneficial relations look like. Yes, for close to 60 years, Kenya and Malaysia have consistently enjoyed a healthy partnership in matters tourism, commerce, education, and so much more.
Malaysia is generally a good country with good people, hospitable, and the climate is tropical climate throughout the year with rain almost daily.
Ambassador Ekitela Ronald John Moru is Kenya's High Commissioner to Malaysia with accreditation to Brunei, a position he's held since 12th April 2024.
The relations between the two countries have been nurtured and buttressed through various sectors, trade, investment, tourism, ICT, education. The bilateral trade between the two countries in the year 2023, it was about 886 million US dollars. Last year, it went up to close to over 1 billion USD. Kenya exports to Malaysia coffee, tea, cut flowers, avocado, and other fruits. While Kenya imports from Malaysia palm oil mainly, machinery, electrical and electronics.
Yes, trade between the two countries is at an all-time high, but according to the ambassador, we've barely scratched the surface.
For Kenya, we have an opportunity to send more agricultural products into this country. Currently, we are negotiating with the Malaysian authorities market access for mangoes, nuts, spices and herbs, and possibly meat and other livestock products. We are also talking to the research institutions to have a collaboration between our cultural and the Malaysian Research Institute.
In addition to matters trade, a big part of this 60-year story is people-to-people relations, with both countries working tirelessly towards ease of access between Kenya and Malaysia.
The good thing is about Kenyans traveling to Malaysia, there is no visa required. That means no visa needed for Kenyans to go to Malaysia. They just need to fill in their particulars in a system like what Kenya has ETA or Electronic Travel Authorization, but there is no fee for that.
How about for Malaysians coming to Kenya?
For Malaysians coming to Kenya, also no visa, but they have to fill in their particulars or application at ETA, Electronic Travel Authorization.
There are estimated 1,500 Kenyans in Malaysia. A third of them, about 500, are students. Then the rest are professionals. They are working in, some of them in the local authorities here. Then we also have some doing business. We also have some working in the banks and with the international organizations, UN, and a number of them, quite a good number, working with the BPOs, because of our English.
Speaking of travel, a main area of collaboration and learning is tourism.
So Malaysia is actually a country that has a multicultural ethnicity living here in Malaysia. So we have the Malay people, the Chinese people, the Indian people, as well as the indigenous people from Sabah and Sarawak. So our culture is very multi-diverse. It's very diverse, so we have a lot of different cultures that we celebrate together. The food is great and fantastic because we have all the different kind of foods that everybody can share with their friends and family. And of course, our beautiful destinations.
The two countries signed an MOU on cooperation on tourism. We would like to renew the MOU now that there are new areas in tourism that we can be able to tap into. Malaysia is doing very well in tourism. They have leveraged on ICT to promote what we call smart tourism. The last year they received about 27.3 million tourists, while Kenya received 2.4 million tourists. So we'd like to exchange the knowledge and experiences between the two countries. And now that we were able to negotiate for a direct flight, Asia direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to Nairobi, we'll see the growth of the number of tourists arriving in Kenya, because last year, if you listen to the CS tourism, Kenya, the tourists from Asia increased by 19.6%, those inbound tourists from Asia into Kenya. Out of that, 2.1% was from Malaysia. So we expect now with the direct flight, the number would even grow higher.
But the fun doesn't end there. The governments have also been keen on exploring multiple sectors, with education taking center stage.
Strathmore, Moi University have been here since last year, and we also have a collaboration between some of the universities and our universities back home. And this year, there will be an education conference organized by Malaysia for the East African region in Nairobi. So we are looking at signing of cooperation agreements, collaboration agreements between our universities and the Malaysian universities.
Now, a perfect example of this cordial relations in education is Kenyan-born Omar Mohammed, a petroleum engineer by profession and a proud beneficiary of Malaysian education.
My experience as an international student in Malaysia is amazing, nothing short of amazing. I really enjoyed my stay there, very hospitable people. I spent 7 years where I was doing my degree, worked for 1 or 2 years in Malaysia, an oil and gas firm. The universities are really top, world-class universities, offering dual awards, and of course the quality and versus the cost. The cost is really affordable compared to most of the destinations. So I really enjoyed value for money throughout my study, and at the same time I really love Asia, the way they do their things, the way the attractions, the affordability aspect of it, where even as a student I go to enjoy like a tourist, go to visit the islands, go to visit neighboring countries, something that is usually very rare in other destinations.
This is what inspired Omar to share what he experienced here with others in Kenya.
We started off with Malaysia for a couple of years, worked with many universities in Malaysia, transitioning Kenyan students to come to study in Malaysia. And eventually we ventured into all other markets, so we've been working very closely with the US, Canada, Australia, Dubai, Germany, pretty much the whole of Europe.
Yes, through his outfit, Educare International, Omar has been able to connect Kenyan students to world-class institutions abroad, top among them Asia Pacific University, or APU in short, located in Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysia has grown as an international study hub for the last, let's say, 20 years. Talking about our university example, we have close to about 16,000 students studying from 135 plus countries all over the world. So Malaysia, yes, definitely will give you 3 things. First, quality education, affordability, and also employability. So when you talk about quality, a lot of universities in Malaysia, not only APU, they will give you internationally recognized benchmark certification. Example, for us, we work with different universities in the UK, Australia, Canada, and so on. But our main partner are the Montfort University in Leicester. So students have an opportunity not only to get a Malaysian degree, but they get 2 certifications, one from Malaysia and one from the UK. Affordability, 1/3 of the costs if you go to the UK and other universities. So Malaysia, below $10,000 US, you'll get a UK degree. And employability, like our university, we are proud to say we are the only university in Malaysia which we guarantee students employability, which we are at 100%.
The Malaysian universities are very good in ICT. In fact, APU, the Asian Pacific University, we have about 100 Kenyan students there in different fields, especially in the ICT specialization. That's one area that is critical, even for our economy, as we look at ICT and digital economy.
Annually we send about 800 students, of which around 150 to 200 go to Malaysia. So it's a popular destination because of affordability. So when people compare the cost of studying in Malaysia versus other countries, what you pay, for example, in the UK or Canada, Australia, for 1 year will cover the entire 3-4 years of your undergraduate in Malaysia.
So usually we have 4 intakes a year. So we have an intake starting in March, July, September and November. So we try to cater students from different backgrounds. So example, KCSE results come out sometime in December, January, depending on when. So we can, we can target the students for March and July intakes. Then we have results coming out sometime in, let's say the Cambridge and IB results coming out in July, August, for September, November. So we don't want students to wait for the whole year, for the whole cycle to join. So we have multiple intakes. So students have 2-3 months, they can join an intake.
My name is Ali Mohammed. What drew me to Malaysia was because of the diversity of the whole country. It's pretty well developed, and I'd just like to be able to go somewhere that's better. I have family businesses and would like to take over, and I was thinking that if I am able to get a perspective on the international market, I'd be able to expand them to internationally.
I'll be doing a degree in economics. So apart from it being a multicultural country, I've also seen in Asia that it offers very good certificates and very good education systems. So that is the reason why I chose Malaysia.
If you look at what you're going to spend in terms of tuition fee and cost of living, you're better off, educating your child in a top destination, because this will give them advantage of really world-class education, exposure into the international markets. It will give them awareness of a new country and give them that responsibility and independence that they need to learn as they go into the corporate world. And aside from this, you should do a comparison. I would tell any parent to walk into Educare International for a free consultation, just to have a look and see what we have to offer for them. And they will actually appreciate and see that it is actually an opportunity for everyone to send their kids abroad, because it's not expensive.
It is clear the friendship between Kenya and Malaysia is in every way, shape and form a perfect symbiotic one with multiple opportunities for all. And from what we've seen so far, there are no signs for slowing down.
As we mark the 60 years, we have had very good relations at the government level, which prompted the private sector to be comfortable doing business between the two countries. Then our trade has been growing. Like I told you, from 886 million US dollars last year, now going to over 1 billion USD. And we are seeing even in the years to come that this will still be on upward trajectory. As we celebrate the 60 years, we have lined up some activities and events to be able to commemorate this momentous occasion. So this year, as part of our celebration of 60 years, we will be able to organize an event for tree planting where government officials, the local communities, the NGOs would be able to participate. That's one. The second item would be a golf tournament. We are organizing with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Malaysia, a friendship golf tournament where golf players from Kenya and various other players would come over, then join the Malaysian team to have a friendship golf tournament. The other activity that we've planned is a marathon. Having coming from a country where athletics is a major sport, we would like to organize a marathon in collaboration with the players from Kenya. We'd like to invite some of the elite athletes to be able to participate in the marathon. And there are also Kenyan athletes in Malaysia, so we are working as a team to be able to organize that marathon. The other activity is exhibition and business networking. Since we would like to grow trade between the two countries, so we will have a bigger exhibition and business networking where the business people from Kenya would come and join the Malaysian business people. During the exhibition, they can be able to maybe reach some deals, business deals. Besides that, we are also organizing a Magical Kenya event where we'll be able to showcase our tourism products, our rich culture, and our heritage, so that we like people-to-people connection between the two countries as we move into the future. The Kenya-Malaysia relations are on upward trajectory. We're looking forward to growing our collaboration in the various sectors. We even expect that we'll have more high-level engagements between our two countries. In fact, His Excellency the President has talked on phone with the Prime Minister, Dr. Seri Anwar Ibrahim. So we expect that we will have more high-level engagements between our governments.